No. All manner of things. Is there a way to travel? You ask. What did I do? Ponder that yourself.
I am grateful to you, Arisen.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. We are to retreat, then? And I shall remain by your side.
fighting on an incline. Can't have our foes using it against us.
You have my protection. any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil.
No longer I am he who brought the dragon low, and o'er its bones raised. Despite the magnitude of my feat, I was dissatisfied, and sought ere greater heights, till at last I ruled the world entire. Thus did I come to know of the Watching One. The being by whose many eyes and ears know as to the purpose with which they watch, I know not. Yet I did divine my despair. Why, 'twas all a farce, and I, the fool, exulting in my wooden crown. Understand, newest of the Arisen. This is why I sought to fell the Watching One. Alas, though I cut down all who seemed false, be they man or woman, human or beastly, young or old, I did not succeed. Indeed, my efforts led only to my own ruin. I was dubbed the Mad Sovereign, and by the hand of a new Arisen, consigned to this place forevermore. Yet, I can only assume that you have achieved what I could not. How else to explain the changes I sense in the world? Ah, what bitter gall that I cannot witness the outcome for myself. Falter not, newest of the Arisen, for your path is just, and fading spirit though I am, I may yet summon those who can be of aid to you.
I see you have returned, Arisen One. The Mad Sovereign has called, and so we answer. If you would save the people of this world from ruin, lead them here. For this place may chance to escape the coming destruction.
I imagine the people of this world will welcome the tidings that there is a place of refuge awaiting them.
The Mad Sovereign's power yet girds this place. It could prove the last bastion of hope for the people of this world. Alas, it will not hold forever. The coming destruction can only truly be forestalled if...
Very well. I shall return.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Your Majesty, how glad I am to see you safe. Where have you been this past month? The end of the world. Are things truly so dire? Though, I am aware of the dragon attack on Melv. We received word that naught but a smoking ruin remains. 'Twas a tragedy, and I would not see it repeated. However, without a clear path, we in the Guard shall be hard-pressed to forestall the impending crisis. You would have me evacuate the city? I see. Mayhap 'twould be for the best. Ever since the fall of Melv, the citizens of Vernworth have lived in fear that their homes are next to be assailed. If there is safe harbor to be found elsewhere, I believe we have naught to lose by seeking sanctuary. But I doubt I could convince the people of this city to abandon their homes, however terrified they may be. Methinks your Majesty would do better to ask this of the Regent King. After the false sovereign vanished and the world was altered, His Grace has been the one keeping order here in Vermont. If the people will heed anyone, 'tis him.
'Tis admirable how Regent Kinsven has taken up command of the kingdom. We would be remiss not to offer him our aid.
No quarrel here. You wouldn't want to.
Mayhap we could bring the people to the Seafloor Shrine. 'Twould protect them from the Red Cloud's advance, if only for a time.
Still, 'tis easier said than done. The people may not believe us, even should we make our case.
Oh, could use a rest.
Life's best taken at a leisurely pace.
Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
No time to...
We shall await you here, Master.
So you've come. I'm glad to see you. Captain Brandt has already apprised me of your proposal, a full-scale evacuation of the citizenry. Truth be told, I had reached the same conclusion. So long as we cower within these walls, we must live in fear of going the way of Melv. My ministers have approved the plans, and I have petitioned the encampment survivors and the Thieves' Guild for aid. The only remaining obstacle is my mother. She has set herself stubbornly against any such flight. I have tried to make her see reason, but of late she has taken to shutting herself in her chambers. However, I fear that my position permits me to entertain her fancy no longer. I must put the needs of the common folk before her selfish whims. Now, there are a few matters I must attend to before we can evacuate, and I would fain welcome your assistance. We will require several ox carts to carry the sick and aged out of the city. Might I prevail upon you to petition the merchant at the ox cart station in the west of the city for their use? You may assure him that the royal treasury will foot any and all expenses. Would you be so kind as you may assure him that the royal...
Queen Regent Disa hardly leaves her chambers, and all her meals come back scarce between you and me. Have you come to claim my life? But I shall go to the grave with a smile on my lips, for I have no regrets. All I did for my darling son. So do as you will. I have no intention of begging for mercy. What are you doing? Unhand me at once! Guards! Help me!
You have brought Mother to me, I see. My thanks, friend. You have done me a great service.
Sven.
You may leave us. Now that we can speak without a door twixt us, I am confident that I can persuade her. This was in Mother's room. I did wonder where it had gotten off to, but why would she... Mother, I must beg your forgiveness. I believed that you desired to make me sovereign solely for your own benefit. Yet in truth, you sought to better the lot of our people.
Ah, but I would have benefited. And handsomely at that. Besides, I cannot deny that I was proud. I wished to see my own son on the throne, and no other.
Even so, I cannot help but feel that all of this could have been avoided. Had I only been more attentive, if I had but better known your heart, I could have shared in your burdens. You would not have had to suffer alone, and perhaps together, we could have walked a better path.
Oh, Sven.
Mother, I beg you, join the evacuation. You need not fall with this city. I would not see you take your crimes wholly on your own shoulders. That weight is as much mine to bear as 'tis yours.
My son, you truly would make a fine and goodly ruler. Your kindness will save many lives. Of that I have no doubt.
I must earn people's faith.
What ought I to do?
Would that all my days were so
Quiet at last. Something smells.
I'll teach them a lesson.
a fine place.
As long as I get my gold, who takes the carts is no concern of mine. It's great.
We have chartered the ox carts as requested. 'Tis a pleasant change for things to go so smoothly, eh, Master?
I like that.
As long as I get my gold.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed. Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Ah, you've returned. How fares your procurement of those carts? You do? My thanks. That puts paid to the last of our preparations.
Such quietude is a blessing. Some skills can only be honed on
I'll feel a sight better once I've had my dinner. Days like the rest of it before that hassle.
such quietude is a blessing. Quiet at last.
Nary a gentle scratch on my arms and on the wood. I'll make a living if I get myself injured.
I'd fain aid you, howe'er I may. I've a favor to ask. Might I thank you?
Our soldiers need better.
Oh, good. You return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
Silence cultivates wisdom.
Some of us get
I'm not taking any...
Tight. Might kick just about anywhere.
Watch the hobgoblin!
Almost priority is to down
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be glad to purchase.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Night is a frightful time to be wandering about. Shall we rest here till daybreak?
I will be your shield.
Right where I want you.
Over so soon. Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
I shall summon a storm to blow our foes away. Feast your eyes on this!
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing. The Arisen has been drenched.
How do you like that?
Excellent! Don't let up now!
These beams are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Are we ignoring the enemy today?
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
There's no great shock to me.
Thank you. My thanks. Will this...
Oh, that took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen? There are more who can yet be saved.
Let us begin with the place most like.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker.
I'm only glad to have proven my
If
worth.
ever you've need of an ear to listen.
My friend, how glad I am to see you yet live. When word reached me of your uncanny disappearance, what has become of this world? We cannot be sure we will be safe here. You think we need to evacuate? I see. And you know of a place where we might find refuge? I should gladly follow you, but I fear my father will not be so easily persuaded. Nonetheless, we can but try. Come.
Let me get that.
Findelnar, ne veo norwende liskemen.
Kasinke telpe nun finaler. Fionar elwe arfarne nenwen sur orne?
Mornambwe roth enfane alva silmines fana. Ne vea tara morevin. Kemen rosse elame mor orne liamorevin onduiroth palan fenis in heranon
Nundis amanda kill.
Kemen rosse andil soron russa ne carilm ilarato. Moretele erando morivun telume?
Findelnar, morivin les charmenan? Nefa oyos.
Alcarwa fir ane martir, tindome ingarina fa sorne an fameltor. Vanelin hyros lera nefir heranon an...
Only time will tell whether the cutting shall take root. For now, let us make for the seafloor shrine.
'Tis easily done.
I'll put this to use.
You have my fullest confidence. There is a matter I would entrust to you. That is a pity.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.